This is a live look at David Booth Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas. It's the Middle Tennessee State Blue Raiders and the Kansas Jayhawks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
The Middle Tennessee head coach told me pregame, this is going to be a huge challenge to get this upset on the road. Not only is this one of the best quality opponents they have faced so far, it is a quality crowd. You can hear from the noise. This crowd is ready to get after it. A very hostile environment. We will see how they handle it, and I will keep you posted how it's going down here on the field. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. So Kansas offense will go to work first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in, and we just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
The short hands, it's Pickett. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical, they're too fast, and they force a negative play.
Back to throw, it's Marshall. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Jayhawks decide to punt it away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. The Blue Raiders offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes Roman Gagliano. Everybody wants to make big plays, but he's got to take them when they're available and not force things. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't hang on, is incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football. So now it's second and long. Makes the catch, it's Jones. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. On the run, it's Shaw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck, no holes anywhere.
They'll run it to the right side. Here's a little room there. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll move the wide receiver. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Really nice time to go RPO there by the offense. 3rd and short, you might run the football. You got to fake that, certainly, and it freezes the defense just a split second enough for the QB to spit that thing out to the perimeter to make the catch and get the first down.
Makes the catch. It's Shaw. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Man, that's a great example of KYP. Know your personnel. A QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside the pocket. Nice job by the defense applying pressure and running him down and getting the huge loss.
Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the officials spot it. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Now the toss. Oh, he's got a chance. They'll make the tackle, but not before he's got enough to move the sticks and has his defense's head spinning with the option. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Butler.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Motion from the wideout. Makes the grab. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
Pocket breaking down. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
Quarterback making adjustments. He'll keep it on 2nd down. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Get it out on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So the Blue Raiders come out ready to go on the attack. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've sent the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that, too. They tackle him, and they get him on the ground.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide, and now it's 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first 2 possessions. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Well, in recent years, Kansas's offense has been most dynamic and most dangerous when they've been able to run the football. That was certainly the case when Devin Neal was there. And so who's going to be that new guy, David? I know they went to the portal to bring some familiar faces, maybe some guys that a lot of Kansas fans may already know about based on who this team has had to play, but no question, they've got to run the ball.
I'm about to say know about and not like this in the past, right? Edwards was over at Kansas State. Now you switch to the Kansas uniform and Rock Chalk Jayhawk is excited about him. Andy Koltanecki coming back to the Kansas staff. This is an offense that likes to run the football. They want to be physical. That's how they start on offense.
It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter in the state. Reflect that. The Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Middle Tennessee State comes out onto the field. The offense ready to go to work. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Power football with the run. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And here comes the punt team. Hauls it in at the 25. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Using his legs, it's Edwards. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Past the 40. He'll work his way down to the 28.
No secret sauce, no tricking people. 3rd down and 1. I got to be the more physical team, Jesse, and they were.
And it's so nice, too, when you've got playmakers like that guy that can take a play that's only designed maybe to get a couple yards and turn it into a big gainer. This offense is loaded with weapons.
They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Bringing the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got his man on the right. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play.
Maybe some room here. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
And you can see why it's so tricky for a defense to have to stop these draw plays. Everything the offense is doing is telling you pass. The quarterback, the offensive line, the running backs delaying. You've taken your deep drop and covered.
Oh, he's got some space.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Running inside. It's all. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Trainer's out evaluating this junior safety. We'll let you know his condition. Holly keeping an eye on all of the injuries for us. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Made the grab and's got plenty for the 1st down, but we do have a man slow to get up. So as they take a look at the injured player, we will take a timeout. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. On the delay, it's Shaw. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
The quarterback and the offensive line really do a good job. What do? They sell pass first. Everything looks like pass. Nope, they hit you with the run. Really great job working together with a little bit of misdirection.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Shaw. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Now the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Yaw. Now the connection takes it to the 11. You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? Finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Defense there to stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it was a good move that got him that much.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe
And he's in! Touchdown, Middle Tennessee! A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead down 7-3. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got his man across the middle.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback, after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that 1st down. Instead, they'll be faced with 4th. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. Escapes the pressure going right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They've already converted a couple of times on this drive. Now 1st and 10 from their own 39. Throwing right. Makes the grab. It's Cox. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42.
Man, these in-breaking routes are so hard for these slot guys because you're so worried about them flying up the field vertically. Nice job sitting down, breaking in, finding a little hole, making a catch.
Trying to get behind the defense. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got it. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. The Jayhawks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. There he goes. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Now we get a timeout called by the Jayhawks. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Gets it out fast. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Jayhawks!
Well, all the different time management situations this head coach was using in the first half has led to this moment specifically right here. This is exactly what he wanted to have happen. He wanted to score a touchdown at the end of the first half, take a lead, knowing he's got the ball first in the second half. If they score a touchdown then, all of a sudden this thing starts blowing wide open for them, and all the momentum is on their side.
Coming out with it, it's Allen. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Gonna run it. It's Martin. And he's not going anywhere as his defense has no plans to give up a big play before the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the number 13 team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. And it's the Bulldogs, engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight tactical game where just about anything could happen. Here are now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten. Now back to your game in Lawrence. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory.
He'll bring it out. It's Allen. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
The Blue Raiders head coach told me at the half his biggest concern right now is how they are handling this very hostile environment. It was tough in the first quarter, and this crowd is making it even more difficult. They are loud. They are crazy. And his communication said they have to improve at the line of scrimmage, making sure they're getting into their run game, their RPOs, and being strong with all their communication. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. They'll send the back in motion. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And down he goes back at the 3.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
Rams him with the stiff arm. Just keeps moving. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Leaves it with the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
You say, well, why don't you throw it beyond the sticks? Sometimes a completion is enough to give the punt team some space. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Handoff to the single back. Follows a good block there, picks up 3s out to the 9. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw. It's Marshall. Picked off. A turnover in their own end.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the third quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that. This guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
And it's got to be frustrating.
Touchdown, MTSU. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Here comes the heat. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Play is stopped for a moment as they tend to an injured Kansas Jayhawk. That is their sophomore quarterback who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on him. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Here's the pressure. Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
They give it to him again. Snowed under by the defense. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. finds his man in the middle. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out.
Caught, and he's got room. Touchdown, Kansas! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And the point after is good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run inside. It's Martin. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Working that left side now. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He'll take it on the return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running inside. It's Edwards. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Play is stopped for a moment as they tend to an injured Kansas Jayhawk. While they have a look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. It'll be 3rd and long. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Jenkins. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Jayhawks will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Final play of the quarter coming. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking for a crease. It's Shaw. Might have a chance. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. On the delay, it's Martin. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Here on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. And some room to work. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Snapped it in the shotgun. Caught in the backfield. It's Allen. Could not make his way to the corner. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The run inside. It's Shaw. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. A field goal attempt from this spot would be 52 yards out. A few yards on 3rd down would make it easier. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Takes the easy completion. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Hey guys, checking in from the Kansas sideline. I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Running inside. It's Dupree. There's a crease. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a 1st down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Gets the back moving. Breaks the tackle. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down.
No doubt the offense at this point of the game with the lead late, they're going to try and run the football, and they're going to try and bleed the clock. They need all ball carriers to stay in bounds to keep this clock ticking, just like that guy did there.
They knock him down at the 40. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a 1st down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The Jayhawks have their offense in high gear. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Finds his big tight end. Snags it, and there's running room. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. 6th play of the drive coming up. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Fires to the right. A spectacular one-hand grab. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that top. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Trying to pound it in. And he'll be smacked to the ground. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And we'll see if this is an issue the rest of the way. They have no way to stop the clock. And it's gone! They've stretched out the lead, and now they can't catch him with a field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So the Blue Raiders come out ready to go on the attack. The defense able to hold them to a field goal on that last drive, and now this offense will try to answer, and they need a touchdown. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. They pick up a 5.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And wings it incomplete. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
And this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. Tough decision on your own side of the field. 4th quarter, I'm trailing. Is it go time now, or do I trust my defense?
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned.
We're at a juncture of the game now here in the 4th quarter. One possession game. Every critical down and distance is going to matter. And on that 4th down, the defense gets the win. Great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion and a turnover on downs.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Back to pass, it's Jenkins. Quick strike complete. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Oh, and the defense, they rise up to the challenge in a critical moment in this game. 3rd down, trailing by a possession late. They had to find a way to force an incompletion. They've now done that, and they're hoping the punt team trots on the field because...
He's got it, 1st down and more. That'll be a 1st down, and the last one they'll need as they're going to get the victory in this one. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And through 4 games, they're now done the first third of their season. They're sitting at 3-1. Offensively, you just get the feeling they're finding a rhythm. They're establishing their